What's up, everyone? The Panda Photography, and I just have some bad news to share with you all. It's about my A6300 camera that was shipped by United States Postal Service. So I got a verdict back, and basically, they both UPS and Amazon decided, I guess, I don't know who actually decided, but it was decided that I won't be able to be approved of my claim. So therefore, I have to try to get my money back from the seller, which is not the seller's fault, by the way. So I've been talking to the seller, and the seller feels so bad about what happened, and we exchanged emails quite a bit. And he doesn't understand why United States Postal Service just leave your packages on the front porch when it's vulnerable for people to just walk by and just grab your package. So with that said, everyone, I won't be getting my 6300 claim to be approved at this time. I have to file a Better Business Bureau complaint against the United States Postal Service. I also have to file another complaint on the small claims against the United States Postal Service, I guess now, which is going to cost me about, I think it's like a $7,500 application fee or something. So yeah, and I feel that the United States Postal Service is responsible for the package. Now, they told Amazon that they get a lot of complaints, they get a lot of false claims against United States Postal Service, and this is not a false claim. They know that they shipped the package off and dropped it off at my friend's front porch exactly at that time, which led to me that there's some unprofessional. I can't even think of the word because I'm not trying to be upset. I'm not trying to use words that may harm my video to get demonetized, but I really wanted to stress and make this clear. If you are going to have your packages shipped by United States Postal Service, please, please do not use the service if you're not feeling comfortable with using that service. Unfortunately, I bought it from a third party. Like I said, talked to the seller. And he felt really bad, and he wants to give me back half the money back, but he also says that he will lose out in the sale, which I don't blame him at all. I just blame United States Postal Service for not taking care of the responsibilities for my package. Um, So, with that said, I just wanted to relate that bad news to you guys that I'm going to have to file a Better Business Bureau complaint against United States Postal Service and file small claims against United States Postal Service for losing the camera in the first place and allowing, because they are obligated, by the way, they are obligated to make two more attempts to your home. Then you have to pick it up from the United States Postal Service uh, office or mailing facility, and they should have done that instead of leaving the package right in front of the porch. But with that said, everyone, I also want to talk about my employment, and they have finally came to an inclusion because the new verdict was that this person continued to email me just a few days ago uh, and threatened to have OIG, which is like the United States Department of Human Services and Human Health and Services, to do an investigation on me. And I was like, you'd be my guest because I don't have medication or Medicaid under any state. I do private insurance and private insurance for my gear and for my health. So I don't know why would he actually send that email. And apparently, he was fired the very same day I emailed HR and I told them it wasn't a threat. It was just basically letting them know, like, I am getting legal involved now. You guys refused to listen to me the first three times he has done this. So I am going to hire legal to deal with it. And they felt that it was a threat. It wasn't a threat. I'm not fired, by the way. I kept my position. They felt that they had to respond fast because I wrote it in the email that this is very unprofessional that you guys continue to let this person insult me, harass me, use my religion or my heritage based on because this person has a history of doing this before, and I'm going to share the history. Now, legal contact me and told me this is not the first time he has done something like this. He has done this with another employer, but he violated human rights and the rights of those clients at another place here in Dane County in Baraboo, Wisconsin. He was working for a facility back in 2013, and they said that he is. What was the? Hold on, let me check. Uh, Here's what my legal team said. That he was held in contempt of soliciting information without the client's from his job back in 2013. I can't mention the place, but I can mention the city, Baraboo, Wisconsin. And he was this person deliberately violated the privacy rights and release protection information. So therefore, this person doesn't seem to be stable. Uh, I let them know that he also was a previous mental health patient at Winnebago, which means that I think that he lied about every single job placement he has had in the last like 9 to 10 years because it doesn't add up. How can you go to Chicago University, and which I'm not going to say, just for defamation issues, just for the defamation part, because I want to make clear that I'm still trying to protect myself for any wrongdoing, but it doesn't make sense how you went to the university, but you're working for these employers at the same time, which doesn't add up. So I send that information to HR and saying, this is the person that you hired. Did you guys do a background check? Because it seems that they did a background check on me. They maybe even take a drug test, but this person skipped that process, which means that there was, to me, I feel like the employer just was too anxious to hire someone. And I think what happened was they saw his past previous employment, but didn't verify those employments. And I think it's every employer's right to verify if it's too good to be true. So with that said, everyone, he was actually terminated from employment the same day, which was, what was it? Wednesday, actually. He was fired from Wednesday. And they apologized for the inconvenience, which I still, it's a little bit too late, kind of, because it just kept going on for 2 months. And this is the fourth time I have warned them about some mental health issues with this individual, that something doesn't add up and something isn't right. But he did tell the individual that got fired, did tell two colleagues he was angry. Not only that, me and my director had to fix 155 errors he made that last night that he was working. He didn't check anyone out. He didn't do what he was supposed to do at intake, which begs to begs to answer this question. Does he really know how to use the service point system? Because obviously 155 errors is a new record, because my director from my other director told me that they hired one guy that said he claimed to know how to do computer stuff, and turns out it was all fabricated. But and he made 32 errors, but this person made 155 errors, actually 157, because when you don't upload the ROIs, that's an error, because we need to have that data. We need to have that uploaded to the system. But anyway, so he was fired. And then I'm hearing rumors, even today, I'm hearing rumors that he's coming after me. So I am prepared to deal with it the legal way. Let me just, can I like, let's see here. Let me put this on. Hold on. Let me put this on. So it's a wider view. Oh, that's better. So, um, yeah. So he's coming after me. That's what a lot of people have said to me. And I've said, I'm prepared because guess what? I have a legal team standing by. I also have people that has written letters, Madison businesses that wrote letters validating my excellent performance and hospitality as friends, colleagues, and a photographer that has serviced them when, doing product photography or commercial photography on Instagram, et cetera, for them. So, um, not a lot of people will, I'm not sure a lot of people is going to, you know, be by his side, but I have a legal team, and I'm not sure if he has a legal team because if he does present this or try to come after me, I'm suing him for defamation. I'm suing him for harassment, and I'm going to be also filing a claim for emotional damages, which it's up to like $5,000. But I'm not looking for money. What I'm looking here for is an end result for him to learn a lesson. Never pick on someone that you don't know and what they're capable of doing. Because at the end of the day, I'm going to actually, in the sense of all this, if we go to court, you're never going to get a job here in Madison ever again, or the county of Madison. Period. This is Dane County, by the way. So he better think very hard and clear about this because this is something that's going to take sometimes it might not even take that much time. It might not even be that long for this to, you know, come to some conclusion, blah, blah, conclusion on what is going to take place. But I appreciate those that have been watching. But unfortunately, I cannot get my refund from my camera. But the end result of my employment is that they fired him on Wednesday. So that's pretty much I could say 50-50 of good news and bad news. So, but next week I will be going to New York. I will try my best. Actually, I'm not gonna try my best. I'm gonna make it my effort to live stream the Halloween party that is taking place in Brooklyn, New York. Me and Tech are going to have so much fun. I can't wait to see my best friend, man. He's such Oh man, we're gonna have a good time, and I just want to sit down with him one on one. Maybe do a live stream chat with him if you guys are interested in that. Get to know my friend. Um, and so, as a DJ and as an artist, I think I want to do more content on that. And I'm going to use my cameras as as my main camera to do this on my live stream. I know I've been doing live streams on my mobile device a lot. I'm sorry, I've just been really busy with work. I haven't had time to even like process my own images or uh, make good content because about time I'm done with work, I'm done like 10 o'clock and I'm constantly busy during the day too. I just came from university and now I just got here to the library to do this live stream and I'm kind of swamped, but I also am sick a little bit. I was sick for the last 2 days, severe runny nose, not a cough, but maybe like a dry throat. Um, but yeah, and I think that's coming from where I work too, because people are not, health cautious about other people's surroundings and using sanitizer and stuff like that. But yes, so. Uh, at the end of the day, it's just whatever it is. I'm gonna have to try to do something about United States Postal Service for sure because I want my money back and I want my camera back. So, with that said, but anyway, back to New York stuff. I'm gonna make it my effort to live stream everything so you guys can get a sense of what's going on at uh, at the party. So I won't be monetizing those videos because it's going to be the music that's going to be playing is going to be copyright stuff. I'm not sure if YouTube is going to flag me for that, but I need to let YouTube know that I am going to live stream a live party. I don't want to be penalized for using music content because one, it's a party, and it's my job as a photographer to document. And it's a human right to play whatever music you want. But when I want to demonstrate or show my audience what I do live on a daily basis as a photographer, I kind of want to show that without being penalized or being flagged for using music that I'm not even using. It's another person that's throwing the party. But yeah. So other than that, guys, if you guys want to continue to support the channel, PayPal link is down in the description below. Yeah, below. Please do subscribe to the channel. I really do appreciate it. And I do appreciate anyone that's watching this. If you have a similar experience at work, let me know down in the comments below how you handle that situation and how is it that you were able to win your case against someone that's threatening your personality, your work ethics, and your physical being, your person, because it can definitely put some strain on your mental health. Everyone goes through some type of mental health, including myself. You guys already know that. But this person didn't want to give up to keep harassing me, and he made a bad choice, a very bad choice, to continue to insult me, insult my intelligence. By the way, I just feel like it didn't have to go this far. He could have just like left it alone. But we all know that this could have been a racist motivated act, which ends there, and I would have to say like it was motivated by race because he targeted my origin of religion basically you know, and tried to search me up. If you guys search me up, all you have to do is look up the panda photographer. I'm on the first 5 pages on Google. Not how hard that is to get that on Google, to be recognized on Google as a photographer. It takes months, years for someone to try to discredit me or try to make me look bad. I feel like I need to take a legal approach with this. So, but as I say, guys, you want to support the channel, just subscribe, like, share, leave your comments down below, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. And I'm sorry about these mobile live streams, but I just gotta keep you guys up to date on the fly so you guys can also have my back. I can have your back. And I thank you all for the support that you guys have given me. It really does help quite a bit. But till next time, eat, sleep, photography, videography, repeat. I see you guys in the next video. And I see you guys in New York City. Peace.